Anecdotes from the world of opera. Enjoy funny stories that happened to famous people.
Anecdote number 17. Alcohol and Music. Part 2. The famous tenor and his drunken piano accompanist. The biggest drinker among the musicians was Modest Mussorgsky. His early death at the age of 43 was due to alcohol and a great loss for the opera world. At an early age his father had him destined for a military career. At the age of 13, his son entered the cadet school of St. Petersburg. With the years Mussorgsky realizes that music is his true passion. Now an adult, he resigns from military service and finds employment in the civil service. He composes during his spare time. At the age of 25 he creates the famous pictures at an exhibition and his masterpiece, the opera Boris Godunov. But Mussorgsky is in despair. His rudimentary musical education is not enough to put his enormous musical visions on music paper. Sometimes he can ask his friend Rimsky-Korsakov for advice, who occasionally lives in Mussorgsky's miserable dwelling. The death of his mother is a heavy blow for him and increasingly he drowns his despair in alcohol. He does not appear at work for weeks and is dismissed from public service at the age of 31. His two great operas Kavanchina and Boris Godunov cannot be finished because of his alcohol consumption and his lack of compositional technique. But Mussorgsky is, along with Tchaikovsky, the most gifted Russian musician. A characteristical anecdote revolves around a commission Mussorgsky receives from a concert promoter. He is supposed to accompany a famous Italian tenor at a recital. A rehearsal is scheduled for the morning of the performance day. Everything works out, but the concert organizer is shocked to realize that Mussorgsky is already tipsy in the morning. He gets nervous. A little later, the tenor announces that he is somewhat indisposed and wishes that the piano accompaniment be played half a tone lower during the evening. The concert organizer gets even more nervous. He knows that even after several days of practice this would be a Herculean task for every accompanist. He goes to Mussorgsky, who has used the time to further increase his alcohol level. He informs him of the tenor's wish. Mussorgsky answers him,
"Pourquoi pas? Why not?"
The hour of the performance is coming. The hall is full. And Mussorgsky. He plays like a god. The tenor is said to have repeatedly exclaimed,
"What an artist! What an artist!"